Fiamma Showager co-presents Queens vs Kings. Styled by Fast Track. Co-powered by Toyota Yaris. Ford का perfume बोलता है. Byju's the learning app.
And in what could be the biggest development for the farmers in the India, the Supreme Court has finally ordered.
Hold on 1 second. अभी सूत्रों से पता चला है कि एक जंगली खूंखार शेर ने इंटरनेट सेंसेशन कुमार वरुण पे किया हमला। ये देखिए उस दर्दनाक घटना की वीडियो।
गौर से देखिए इस जानवर को, देखिए कैसे इसने अचानक से अपने शिकार पर हमला बोल दिया।
जी हाँ, दूर से ये कटली, सॉफ्ट, कूची पूची, उंचको मुंचको पुंचको शोना बच्चा दिखने वाले जानवर है, लेकिन इस मासूम चेहरे के पीछे छुपा है
एक खूंखार,
एक खतरनाक,
एक मुजरिम दिमाग,
एक भयानक,
एक दहशतगर्दी,
एक चरमपंथी,
एक आपातकालीन।
Dude, that's emergency.
So is this.
Fine. जी हाँ, अब चलते हैं हम अपने रिपोर्टर के पास जो इस समय मौजूद है घटना स्थल पे।
Excuse me, can you please pass me the finger bone? Yes, Varun. Yeah.
वरुण, मैं आपका ध्यान इस समय आकर्षित करना चाहता हूँ इस दरिंदे की ओर। कैसे वो इनोसेंट होकर अपनी 12 घंटे की नींद पूरी कर रहा है, जैसे मानो कि कुछ हुआ ही नहीं है। तो आप किस टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से हैं? I mean, किस कैट टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से हैं? चुप क्यों हैं आप? बताइए, हम जानना चाहते हैं, आवाम जानना चाहते हैं। बताइए।
How can she be out? How can she be out? How can she be out? How can she be out?
जैसे कि आपने देखा कि लाखों, करोड़ों, अरबों, मिलियंस एंड ट्रिलियंस ऑफ द पीपल सब यही जानना चाहते हैं कि हाउ कैन शी म्याऊ? हाउ कैन शी म्याऊ? हाउ कैन शी म्याऊ?
ताजा सूत्रों से पता चला है कि सुपर मॉडल सुप्रिया जोशी के साथ हुआ दिल दहला देने वाला हादसा।
कैसे हुआ उनका आईलाइनर खराब? क्या इसके पीछे है एलियंस या फिर ऑपोजिशन पार्टी है इसकी जिम्मेदार? जानने के लिए देखिए क्वींस वर्सेस किंग्स।
Hello and welcome to Queens vs Kings. This show, if you don't know, has been rated as the most watched show by young urban India.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh. We are truly bringing about a historical change. We are inspirational. We are path-breaking. We are trend-setting. We are hyping it up. Because that's the theme for today, guys. Our theme for today is sensationalism. That's right, and it's now time for He Said, She Said. First up, let's have Sadia Ali on stage, please.
So, a lot of people are angry these days. There's so much rage. And some people are angry at the media for using sensationalism to increase views. But my question is, how can you have a problem with sensationalism when you're the one clicking on breaking news? Famous celebrity child wore a diaper today. Like, what else was he supposed to wear? Swarovski on his bum? We made a dude famous for living in a swanky house for 3 months, okay? Like, that's our standards these days. And some of you may be like, oh my God, it's really traumatizing to be living with people you don't like. Okay, fair enough. But here's the thing. I've been living with a dysfunctional family for 25 years. Where is my fame? Why am I not famous yet? And this makes me so angry, because I would like to just take my glasses off and sexily wink at a boy and suddenly become the national crush. But that doesn't happen because every time I wink sexily at people, they think I have epilepsy. So I did the most obvious thing. I took all my rage and I became a social justice warrior. Yes. An entitled 25-year-old sipping on an organic kiwi juice, ranting about her first world problems in a third world country as Taylor Swift played from her MacBook. And within weeks, you won't believe this, my trolling skills, they just went whoosh. Honestly, I think trolling should become the national time pass. Actually, screw time pass also. Trolling should become the national sport. After cricket, of course. Nothing comes before cricket, because if you put something before cricket, you're anti-national. I raged about how Donald Trump is not my president until someone came and told me that he, as a matter of fact, is not my president. And he probably never will be, considering my surname. And then I raged about how Coldplay was appropriating my culture just before I got ready for a Halloween party. But all good things come to an end, and so did my trolling days too. So basically what I'm trying to say is I think we've dumbed down. We've dumbed down drastically because our primary source of news is from places like Poop Poop and Public TV and WhatsApp. So obviously, and like occasional leaked tweets, like that's our news source. And these occasional leaked tweets, they'll also bring the occasional rage to fix shit up in this country. Do something about it. Like, no, this is our country, we need to save it. But then 5 minutes later, we're again distracted by another breaking news. Famous celebrity child Swarovski's on his bum. I can't even take his name on TV because apparently it's offensive. Yes, guys, a 1-year-old can get offended and sue me apparently. This is how messed up we are. This is how messed up our priorities are. Everything is offensive now. Words are offensive. You can't use the word bad anymore because it hurts the feelings of bad people. Facebook should stop asking us what's on our mind and instead should start asking us what's offending us today, because that seems more appropriate. Everything needs to be beeped. Soon language itself will become one singular long beep. The last bit wasn't a joke, it's more like, reflection. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on sensationalism. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sadia.
Thank you.
Take a seat. Put your hands together for Utsav Chakravarti.
Okay, disclaimer. What I'm about to say is incredibly unfunny, okay? I wrote it yesterday, but you guys have to pretend like I wrote it 5 months ago, okay? Like they're real jokes, but it's not. It's a TED Talk, okay? So we're gonna start again, okay? Just reminding you that the topic is sensationalism, okay? I'm going to talk about fake news. Fake news works incredibly well in India because we think that if something is typed, it's the fact. We think that lies can only be handwritten, which is why we don't trust doctors. Like it's You know who I feel bad for in this day and age of fake news? Old school, high society gossip columnists. Because they were the original shady peddlers of this drug that's now been legalized, okay? It's also because they still follow the old rules. Like they would never name whoever they're essentially bitching about, okay? It's also a very cowardly way of bitching. They always hide behind vague euphemisms.
The Lithe Belle was seen gallivanting with her tobacconist paramour in Tinseltown.
Lithe. A struggler made out with a gutka baron in Juhu, okay? Just stop trying to Jane Austen things, especially with people who don't know what Jane Austen is, okay? It's just... Wow.
The petite debutante was seen exchanging furtive glances with the bottling plant tycoon's third son with his ex-wife who's now vacationing in the Maldives with a probiotic coconut.
What? Who cares? Okay? Who is doing this kind of research? Fake news at least has the decency of sounding interesting. I would much rather hear a specific lie than a vague truth that requires me to do research. That's why atheism will never be popular. The one thing that's going for fake news is that a lot of people believe it. You know, if enough people believe something, it's considered real. I don't know if you guys know this. Superstition is bad, but a lot of people start doing superstition, it's called religion. Okay? Gambling is wrong, but a lot of people start doing it. Stock market! Farting is wrong, but enough people start doing it, it's called Punjabi cuisine. So it's great. It's a good... system. A lot of people don't believe that the moon landing happened, okay? A lot of people also believe that the earth is flat. But both parties agree that Michael Jackson moonwalked. So I don't... How do you believe anything is real? Think about it. When was the last time any of us paid any actual attention to the news? What if conspiracy is the makeup that real news wears so that you look at it for 1 second? What if bad grammar is the gaudy trinket that news wears so you don't ignore it? Because if you read man lands on the moon, you'll be like, haan, maine chanda mama pada hai, whatever, okay? But if you hear, we never landed on the moon, you'll be like, no, we did, okay? I did my research. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and the other guy, okay? It all happened. There was footage. There was... you'll not only like pay attention to it, you will actively defend it. Because behind every fake news is the truth. Which brings me to, what if our parents are not really that dumb? What if our parents are sharing fake news with us because they want to talk to us for half an hour, even if it means us lecturing them for half an hour. Ki ye sab sach nahi, mummy. Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful audience. Back to your host, Rahul Subramaniam.
And the winner of He Said, She Said are the Kings!